Why, hello there! How are you today? Awesome Soul here, and welcome to a bit of an interesting video. If you guys managed to miss the live stream I did for the Robocraft Royale alpha test, then you're kind of out of luck. You missed out on a lot of fun. However, you will get a chopped up version in this video. And the big thing here is I actually managed to get Sheep Wielder, the new community manager specifically for Robocraft Royale, on the stream to answer all of your questions. So what this video will be is basically a snippet from the stream of Sheep Wielder answering any of the questions that came up during the live stream. So hopefully they will answer any of your personal burning questions. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm gonna get killed with
So guys, how you been getting on? You got any feedback for me? Anything you loved or didn't like, or anything you... Yeah, tell me what you think.
Yeah, the starter bot is not forgiving at all.
It's way too weak.
If you take a single bit of damage, you're like cut in half and you're dead. Like,
yeah, we kind of want people to learn that they need to find a bot quickly.
Yeah,
but it's kind of hard most of the time.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to make one, and it'll probably have a tester on it or something. So then you're not even pew-pewing at each other.
Okay.
So then you really, it's really a race to get a bot.
So I just want to confirm a thing real fast. So our new join here is a developer?
Community manager, from what I
understand.
understand.
I'm your community. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. Greetings, farmyard animals of the internet. I'm your new Robocraft Royale community manager, the wielder of sheep. Feel free to PM me, or Twitter me, or Facebook, whatever, you know the social channels. If you've got any issues or feedback, or just, yeah, let us know what you think about the game. We're really excited to be sharing this new opportunity with you, because, yeah, Robocraft has been awesome, and now we're going to have an exciting opportunity to branch it off and take it into a new genre and attract a whole new range of people, you know, and bring them in and show them your cool bots and your creativity, and, you know,
yeah,
hopefully grow the community that way. Because that is the primary motivation behind all of this, is to, you know, you got Robocraft and it's great and it's, you can build what you want, but we want to find a new genre and a new way of taking that forward and showing that off to, you know, people who would never have considered this kind of game, you know, before.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
where are you right now?
wants to.
So hopefully they'll feed back into each other, you know. People will like, who want to be competitive and kill each other will do the Royale thing, and then if they want to do creative stuff, they'll switch into normal Robocraft and, you know, go back and forth.
So in your opinion, is teaming up in this right now, since there's no team mode, is that frowned upon?
It's fine. There's no way we can stop people doing that. If you want to do it, whatever. I mean, eventually we will have proper team modes and proper platoons and all that.
Yeah.
So we'll have it like formalized, but at the moment it's, come on, it's a test, it's an alpha, and if you really want to exploit it, go for it.
Ask him if the funny bots like Magikarp and Flying Game Boy and Yoshi and others are going to stay forever, or if when the game goes to beta and full release, only serious and well-balanced bots. Somebody's asking, Sheep.
There'll be a whole mix. We're going to have all sorts of stuff. There'll be good bots, there'll be bad bots. We're always looking at how we're going to create those bots and differentiate them and, yeah, give you a whole experience. But, yeah, don't expect them to be all directly balanced against each other or anything. So it's, you know, really the luck of what you can find, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Your face is so destroyed.
At the moment, it's just a lot of art bots simply because they're identifiable and we can easily test them, you know?
Yeah.
But also, we kind of want to move away from the sort of over-engineered monstrosities that work in Robocraft, because they are totally different games, and you don't have the damage booster thing here.
Oh.
Careful.
Yeah, good to know.
You do have the speed boost and the armor boost, because those are kind of intuitive and make sense.
Yeah.
But for damage boost, it really doesn't make sense, because we don't want those like little small cherry drone type things being totally OP or whatever.
Okay, that's good to know. You'll have to make sure players know that, though. Because, like, coming over from Robocraft, you're like, ha, I'll take this,
I realize
this quick
that,
drone,
yeah, but
and we can easily dish out a ton of damage that way. And then you
But
get
this is
into
the-
it
this
and
is
you're
the-
not doing anything.
I mean, this is the issue. You have like Robocraft players who want to play Robocraft just in a different way, but that doesn't necessarily work when we have to balance with new players and stuff. And actually, the only advantage we really want Robocraft players to have is that they're just familiar with what bots look like and how to drive them and stuff, and they just have that experience.
Okay. Yeah.
And just they can bring that experience, and that gives them an advantage. But beyond that, we want pretty much a level playing field,
Yeah. Okay.
Nom. Nom nom. Hi.
Spiegel, I would recommend sending that kind of crash report over on like their forums or whatever.
Yeah, if you go onto the Robocraft forums, you'll see a placeholder that Martin put up where you can submit your crash reports and all the rest. Yeah, so eventually we'll have like a unified Robocraft account for everybody in all the games. But Robocraft hasn't actually just transferred over to that, but I think the Card Life and the Robocraft Royale games will be synced.
Yeah, I assume you're not going to be adding... Oh, well, I guess you have added, like, the Star Wars X-Wing type thing. Like, how are you going to... Are you going to be adding, like, copyrighted material?
Yeah, we're going to find a way around that, because it's user-created content, so it's not really copyrighted, is it?
Yeah.
It's like the workshop.
You can't, it's the public, you can't help them from... And it's not really, it's similar-esque. It's not exactly the same, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what's up with the mech legs just able to scale any surface?
Everything you should be able to scale any surface.
Huh. Okay.
Even wheels?
More or less.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, within reason.
Is that ostrich?
Yeah, we'll probably rough up the train later, or long, I don't know, a long way off.
Okay.
But yeah, so far I really like the map.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, the map is really cool. They've put a lot of effort into it. And a lot of details.
Also, do things like your quality settings affect the render range at which you can see other bots?
Yeah, if you've got any tree complaints, any specific problems regarding trees, make sure that you hashtag James.
Oh, right there. I have one. I can't see. I can see through the underside of this tree right there. Literally, as soon as you said that.
Oh yeah, true. That's typical Unity thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, also another thing, trees break missile locks. Is that intended?
I'm not sure about that. I'll have to test that.
They do.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get a missile lock.
Yeah, I think it is kind of intended.
But it's actually a good mechanic, because that means that just being in a forest is a good counter to missile bots.
Somebody was asking, he says, are you going to be getting crate rewards and opening them in regular Robocraft when your accounts are connected?
Not sure about that. I don't think so.
Okay.
So what do you plan on for rewards?
Yeah, we need to work on that.
I think that plane is just stalking us right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the other other Royale games, the rewards they have is just the reward of knowing you've won.
I haven't played
that's
many
Dragon.
Battle Royale games, but I think there's like one where you get like clothing options if you win. That's like your reward.
Oh yeah, cosmetics.
Well,
Yeah.
Fortnite and PUBG.
Fortnite.
But you can't really
yeah.
have cosmetics in this game, can you?
Not really.
Is that you? Ask if you would be able to do custom color. What about custom color starter bots?
Yeah, that's an idea that's floating around the office. We're thinking about that. How would you feel about that? You think that would be a good idea? Let's say we let you have like 300 CPU or a certain list of parts, and then you can make whichever's kind of starter bot you like, as long as it's obviously functional,
Yeah. Yeah, it could be interesting.
But
Players
if
could
you-
focus
yeah.
on like making a really tanky build or a really fast one.
Or we could like make a frame of wheels, and then people can just put their own cubes on it as they like.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
you kind of need to have, because it needs to be viable. People need to have the same, ability at the beginning to move.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine people building stupid things and then complaining.
True. Well, that would be kind of their fault, though.
Yeah, of course it would be, but I mean, it's just a waste of everyone's time, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's definitely something we're thinking about.
Okay. Oh yeah, so when you do the whole, like, drop ship type thing, are you just going to drop as the robot, or are you going to drop in those little pods on the splash screen?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So there'll be like pod ejections, and they'll crash land into the map, and then you sort of roll out in your buggy.
Okay. Cool.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. Awesome Skull. Ask the dev if you have to buy this game after it release, even if you play it now. Because I love this game and I can't buy it then.
Oh, that's a shame, because yeah, when we actually polish it, so this is a free test, and you know, you're helping us and we're helping you, and that's why it's free, yeah? But once we've got the features in and the game polished, then of course we're going to want to grow it and make some money off it. So yeah, it'll be a similar price to normal Royale games, you know, somewhere between $20 and $15, pounds, whatever, that kind of price range.
Yeah, that's not a bad price.
So yeah, I think it's quite reasonable, and we'll make it worth your while. Don't worry.
Oh, here's one. When will it be available for Mac?
I'm not sure. I think someone's testing on Mac, and I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
I know we don't have any Linux plans anytime soon. Ooh, we're going in.
Oh, how can we submit robot to be used in Robocraft Royale?
Unfortunately, at the moment, you can't. But in the long run, we will have a competition, and we will create a sort of like brief, you know, that you guys can follow. And then you can maybe at one point in the future we'll have a more direct link to Robocraft Original, and you can then submit bots, which would be cool. No?
Can I get the game for free after full release? We discussed that a little while back. I think Sheep was saying it's going to be around 15 or 20 bucks. They're not sure yet.
But it won't be anything like this. It'll be a much more polished game.
Yeah, yeah. This is early alpha stuff.
This is literally just testing the core mechanics and the core gameplay features of Robocraft Royale, and yeah, it's been pretty successful so far. People are enjoying it and feedbacking to me some quite positive stuff, you know? Just a few little bugs and kinks to work out.
Yeah.
But on the whole, it's been very encouraging.
Oh, Under the Sea just died.
I love how that bot drove into you and didn't shoot you trying to get into Yoshi.
Yeah, I know.
I guess they didn't know that it interrupts the transfer.
Yeah, I guess not. Oh yeah, Bosana, that reminds me. I asked, but you weren't here at the time. How's the window maker gonna work? Because currently I think it shows every player on the entire map. Is that gonna
It's
change?
not on the map, it's actually within the range that it normally is in Robocraft.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I've already tested it a few times, and actually yeah, it does feel a little bit OP, so we might have to tweak it a little bit. I quite like the idea of having it display every bot, so you don't know if those bots are active bots or not, you know? Like, sorry, every, like, stationary bot, you know?
Yeah.
That might be a bit too many pings.
Yeah, it might start lagging games at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. Or maybe we just reduce the range. But at the moment, it seems okay-ish.
Okay.
Just, you know, if you learn how to use it, it's quite... the right moment, it's pretty OP.
Yeah, there is no auto heal in the game. They were talking about pickups though, so maybe they would.
Yeah,
have
there will be
a pickup.
pickups. So you know, when you actually kill a player, you'll get pickups from them, which will help restore your ammo. So well, it'll be energy to start with, and also your health. So then you can actually recover after a battle. Because actually, if you think about it at the moment, it's a bit of a disadvantage to get into a fight until the end. You know.
Yeah. Would there be things like an overheal power up, so it gives you like an extra, basically like an extra 20% health? So you have 120% health going into a battle, so you wouldn't take block damage until you got to
maybe
100 or something?
Yeah, we're definitely open to these ideas. If you want to pick up ideas to the forums, that'd be cool. Explain exactly what you mean by that.
Okay.
That'd be nice. Yeah, or maybe some sort of like overclocking system when you kill somebody, so then there's an advantage to killing people.
Yeah, or maybe picking up extra energy bars.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Like, it wouldn't refill. Like, you start getting into combat, you drain that bar, and then it's gone, and then it goes back to your regular bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do for...
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about this game is that there's like so much room, you know, if people are patient with us, so much room for development and try out these ideas. To be honest, it's pretty overwhelming to think about.
Yeah.
From my position, this is like the second week of this job for me. So.
Ooh, yeah.